It looks like the best game to start with is probably this one. SWAT Llama versus Angry-chan. The Hungarian Horror versus the uh literal talking llama. Um I'm gonna go AFK to start for a second, which I seem to be doing a lot these days, so I apologize for that. But yeah, I'll just set the game on SWAT Llama, and you guys can enjoy this action, and I'll be back soon with my completely necessary and interesting commentary on Instagib. And let me get the sound back. That seems pretty good. And I'll full screen it, which might make the FPS better, I don't know. And I'll be right back. Oh, it's... instrument the whole time? Whatever, doesn't matter. Right. Now. Or maybe I'm not. Who the fuck cares? what's up? Is this working good? Yeah, Yeah, I think it's working good. I was muted a little longer than I thought. Chan, nice game, man. I was impressed. So as I was saying to myself and nobody else, holy shit, Galaxy's beating Frosty by 10. Like, what in the fuck? That's not what's supposed to happen at all. To be honest, I don't know Galaxy that well as a person or as a player. So that's the thing, but, yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I don't know someone as a person or a player, Galaxy is really good. Okay, well, clearly. How did I not ever hear about this guy if he's... Am I pinging 230? No, Galaxy's probably pinging 230. Yeah, wow, this server sucks. Frosty's got 177, Galaxy's got 226. What the fuck kind of game is that? Super underrated, but pretty laggy. Yeah, I'll say. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I didn't... Okay, Frosty's made up a few frags. Let's watch Frosty, see if he's getting some momentum here. I'm gonna go, butter my toast. Be right back. Alright, I've got toast, I've got tea, I've got prescription drugs, and Galaxy is fucking Frosty in the ass. Like, it's only getting worse. You had 0 experience on that map? Dude. Dude. Yeah, CH is a mapping plan, right? Wait, Achille, are you what? Wait, I don't know if Achille's actually in chat right now or if he's just talking to me on Discord. But, fuck, am I muted again? No, I'm not muted. I just was AFK. Who's Hank? What? I think Hank might be Neon. Oh, is there a guy named Hank playing? Oh, Neon. That would be a blast from the past. Not that Neon's not even that... Well, I guess he's a pretty old player. Certainly we haven't seen him in a while. Either way, so that would be surprising. We got Fear, we got Neon. What the fuck? Oh, he's not... Am I not? Fuck, man. I gotta ask Achille if he's in stream or not, so I know who I'm talking to. Yeah, so right now I'm not using colored rocks, I'm using... You guys are seeing the vintage. I need to be louder. Yeah, I guess the mic's a little farther away from me than it usually is. I can turn myself up. Thanks for the feedback. Sound volume 1, no thanks. Gotta hear all these super important jumping, shooting sounds. Because he used to play as RC Hank 1. When I think Hank, I think either Hank Hill, because obviously fucking Hank Hill, the legend, or I think Hank from the Magnus Combat Interactive series. For any of you who are like my age and watch that shit. How was holidays? Pretty nice, pretty peaceful. Yeah, I had a pretty good rest. Me and my girlfriend went to my parents' house for a bit. And I went and saw some other family, and then I came back. And really, there was nothing exciting about it, so that's good. That's what a holiday probably should be. I don't think Galaxy was going to win at all. So, Z-Crone is Achilles' first victim. Stick the mic in my mouth. Yeah, fuck that. Z-Crone is going to get fucked. Hard. Anyway, I noticed Breck said earlier, yeah, you can finally pay. I'm curious to know what happens. Twitch has some setting by default that I think I enabled. Like, I think if you cheer, it will show up on stream somehow. But I don't know if that's true or not, so don't blame me if I fuck up with that, promise. Dude, what the hell is Achilles' ping? What the fuck? That me? Is that him? Who the fuck is lagging? I'm not dropping any frames. Let's see if Achilles still has his aim. I can promise you that he still has his aim. Is it going to be enough to win the tourney? I don't know, but he definitely still has his aim. He wasn't what? Do you guys mind if I keep talking through my toast like a bit? I will you bits as long as I can. You can figure out how to take the money after. I don't know what that means. Not at all. I've gotten confused. Anyway, let's watch Achille for like 2 seconds. No, let's be realistic here and go check out some of the other games quickly. Because there was Fear on another server, which was interesting. Lag out in Tengrichan. That's probably the most interesting game. I'm gonna come back to this. Right, this is where I just was. Senseless and Shinnok. That's kind of interesting. Dude, this tourney looks ill. And then I thought these guys have been here for like ever. All right, I'm gonna go to server 3. We'll watch Achille to start, and then we'll go to Lag out and Fuckface or whoever. No, what am I doing? Hi, hello. Well, I want to make sure that people get their pretty little fucking flashy bits alerts on my stream. But I guess I have no way to see that right now because all I see is the game and my OBS window, not my actual stream window, and that would be something Twitch would be adding in post-process, whatever, Twitch land, so, yeah, that's why I'm just curious about that, but no big deal, no rush here. Achille is currently not beating Z-Crone, in fact, he's losing to him, but that's okay, because he lost to me, like, the entire first half of the game. And then just crushed me. So, all part of his plan, probably. How was your holiday, Breck? And anyone else who feels like talking about their holidays. Let's watch Z-Crone, actually. and see how he's got 16 frags. Achille tends to start games by moving like an absolute noob. So he's very easy to hit until he decides he doesn't want to be hit anymore, and then he becomes hard to hit. A little confusion off the spawn there. I think this microphone is too high. There we go. That seems a little better. Excuse me. Uncouth of me. Cheer 100. Hey, Leo. Did anything happen? Please tell me if something happened. That's what I'd love to know, is if anything happened. Maybe I should open up the broadcast window here for a bit. Yeah, I mean, there's just a section. Looks like Achille is equalizing this a bit, but still a close game. Stay on Z Crone. Dude, my brain is fucked. Yeah, there's like a little section in the affiliate section when you get affiliate, which I have just gotten as of the last time I was on, but then also this is the first year. Anyway, this is a little section where it talks about bits, and I just put everything to green. Like, everything is on. All the options that they gave me are on, so I kind of was thinking one of those would be like, nothing happened. Son of a bitch. Maybe I can change it like in the middle of the stream. I don't know. I'll open up things, but yeah, well, this is a surprisingly close game so far, but like I said, Achille has a way of just sucking at the start. So we'll see if it lasts. Let's open up Twitch stuff here. I've got way too many windows open. I've got this great gif here of two red-eared slider turtles, and one of them just sort of starts slapping the other in the face a bunch of times. I don't really understand that behavior, but I thought it was pretty interesting. Alright, Twitch dashboard. Let's go to affiliate. Go to bits and cheering. Minimum bits emotes. So emotes are probably, dude, I don't know. These with cheer badges are enabled in your channel. Viewers unlock badges based on total bits used to cheer for you. The highest unlock enabled badge will appear next to the viewer's name. So, Leo Game, you should have like a badge now, at least, which is cool. Enable top cheers, pin top cheers to the top of your chat. Top cheers, time range, weekly. Cool. Meanwhile, in Sauer, it looks like Achille is pulling ahead now. I'll give this game a little bit longer, and then I'll go see what's going on with the lag out game. Loyalty badges, that's for subscription. We're not there yet. Alright, I don't know. I'll have to look up how to make little showers of gemeralds and stuff happen when cheering happens. I'm sure there's a pretty simple way to do that, but I mean, they just give you all these streaming tools also. Moxie provides alerts, tips, a real-time live feed, cheer visualization, and stream analytics. That sounds pretty good. Which extensions that work? Alright, well, I probably should save this for later. So, yeah, no crazy good cheer shit today. You can still cheer bits, give me money, whatever you want to do, but you will not get anything to show up on the screen. Alright, Achille has created reality that makes sense here against Z Crone being up 14. I'm going to go check out the lag out game on server 4. AR3C, which is probably a weird way to pronounce that, but I'm sticking with it. And that is Lagout's favorite map, and that is probably why he is winning. Now, Lagout is a good player. This is not a surprise. Even on other maps, I actually I've won 2 Insta titles in my life. Hey guys, it's all about me. I've won 2 Insta titles in my life. One was the Insta ladder of SWL in 2012, which is the best thing I ever did in Insta, or in a lot of ways, that was one of my best tournament wins ever. And then the other was a random Impressives League tournament where no one really showed up to challenge me except for Lagout. So the final was me versus Lagout, and it was a fucking close final. You can still watch that video on my stream. I guess my point here is that Lagout's good. He's a good Insta player, and he can make it to the finals of an Insta tournament if there's not better players around to, you know, get his way. Which I guess you could say about anyone, but I'm saying it about Lagout. Could you set the in-game sound a little lower? Of course I can. Anything for you, Master. Ball is 150. Let's do 125, and you'll let me know how that is. Hey, it was this. This was the final map I beat him on. I believe the 2 maps were Turbine and this, and it didn't go to a 3rd map, but I won both games by very small numbers. Like I said, you could check that video out. I think it's a kind of exciting video. I mean, I don't know if you like a close Insta final. I spoiled the results for you, but it's still pretty fucking close, so. My toaster's cold. Well, Mario seems to be running away with this, but we can at least appreciate his next level of moves on this map. Like, that was sick. That was sick. That was a spawn. How the hell did that miss, dude? That was like, his crosshair was in his head. It's all good. My toast is still delicious. I was talking to my girlfriend and family, like, oh, what's some simple thing, you know, you have to hint at your Christmas presents, and they hint at their Christmas presents, and you all buy people things based on their hints, and it's a very silly human ritual. But anyway, I hinted that I would like some nice honey, just some interesting honey. I eat a lot of Greek yogurt with honey, so I was like, I'll just like some nice honey. And Christmas comes, and both my girlfriend's name is Aria, so I'm gonna start calling her Aria now because it's easier than calling her my girlfriend every time. Both Aria and my parents got like fucking lots of honey, so I've got like 8 or 9 different kinds of honey now. And this is some good honey. So even though the toast is cold, the honey is good, and I'm happy. The game is within 10, but I don't see Tenkerchan making this up in 38 seconds on Lagout's best map. I do wonder how it came down to this. Does Tenkerchan not know that Lagout's so good in this map? Were there just a bad selection of maps for him to choose from? I really don't know. But this game is clearly in the bag. Let's go back to SD3 and see what happened there. Well, whatever it is, it's over. I should pull up a bracket. That's what I should do. Shinnok and Senseless. 40 seconds to go. 48-44. Academy. Oh my god, the hiding. I am shocked, I tell you. Absolutely shocked to see people hiding on Academy. Shinnok's missing everything. Senseless, this is your chance. Senseless, you've got to make something happen. Three frags. Oh, the spawns are killing him. Oh, that was basically his last chance. Alright, well. Rip senseless. 109 to 78? What a weird score. I didn't know that Z-Chrome played so cautious. Oh my god, Rex, I love you, but that hurts. That hurts bad. That hurts real bad. Raphael is winning by a 2-to-1 ratio on KFFA. Let's just sit here and appreciate this. I'm gonna fly around and just watch from above. Look at them go. Bam. Let's see if we can tell which one's which just by the exploding. This is how it used to look when you covered Insta or anything, because there didn't used to be first-person follow mode in Sauer, like before I was playing. What up, BBK? It's still 2-to-1. Can Raphael do it? He has done it. 2-to-1 ratio of victory for Raphael over Brecht. That is ignominious. Oh. Alright. Let's pull up the bracket, shall we? Shall I? Alright. What do we got here? Well, it looks like Tamino has made his way through the bracket and will be facing Raphael next. Shinnok will be facing Galaxy. That should be a pretty good match. I would say Galaxy is the clear favorite, but Achille will be facing Daft Punk. That should go to Achille, but you never know. And Lagat will be facing Fear. Meanwhile, in the loser bracket, I don't know what's going to happen in the loser bracket, but the winner's bracket right now looks very interesting. So let's go see which of those games have gotten started. Here we've got Fish Cake. This is a loser bracket game. Frosty and Renard is... Frosty's really pinging a lot of ping. Holy shit. And then on 4... Razvan and Zara. I know Razvan trained a lot for this. I'm gonna go to Frosty and Renard for now, but I might come back to this game and see what Razvan's got, because I know I saw him training for this pretty diligently. Alright, so let's see why Frosty is down in the loser bracket already, because this is really quite an upset for him to be down here already. Is Achille low or high sense player? It's double elimination, Achille. Is why there's a loser bracket. Like, your question makes no sense. Yeah, Krakovic is Daft Punk. And then, is Achille low or high sense player? Why don't you ask Achille? He's, I think, on stream right now. In the chat, rather. So you could ask him. I know his mouse choice is the same as Starch. The lesson: if you want to be a godly Insta player, you need the Logitech G9X. Laser mouse that weighs 500 pounds from 1984, I believe, was when that mouse was created. It's a Mouse of Champions. They go for about $500 on eBay now. That last part is true. That is actually not a fake fact. They really do. There are knockoffs you can get for a more reasonable price. Alienware makes one. But if you want an original G9X, legitimately need to shell out hundreds of dollars. Or, you know, have one already. Which is what Achille and Starch both do. Have is one already. Alright, this is a close game. I'm trying to understand why this is a close game. So let me pay more attention. I'm gonna do full screen 1 too. I would do full screen 1 more often, but ever since a recent Windows update, it's like, I mean, you can see right now, it takes forever for full screen to go on or off. So like alt tapping out of this is a huge pain in the ass. Oh, sure, I understand. Yeah, I'm always curious about these kinds of things. There are whole spreadsheets of different gear that Quake players use, like Counter-Strike players use, and sensitivities. It's all very interesting. But I don't know Achilles' actual, like, centimeters per 360. So I can't tell you that bit. Why are there 2 brackets? Achilles, you fuck. It's the winner bracket and the loser bracket. If you win, you stay in the winner bracket. When you lose, you go down to the loser bracket. If you lose in the loser bracket, you're out of the tournament. And if you win in the loser bracket, you can get back to the winner bracket eventually. I don't know if he's in stream listening to this, or if I have to go tell him to that in Discord. Alright, Frosty has built himself a decent lead, but not the kind of lead that couldn't be turned around in 3.5 minutes. But yeah, it just looks like Frosty didn't eat his Wheaties. It looks like Frosty just didn't eat his Wheaties today because he just seems a little off. That was a nice shot. That was a pretty sick shot indeed. Good reflexes. But these are all looking terrible. What's he shooting? 30%. Yeah. That's not a good percentage. I better check out the other games. Even though this is still somewhat of a good game, there were some seriously good games that I need to make sure I'm not missing. Zara is actually beating Razvan. That's unfortunate for Razvan and fortunate for Zara. I haven't seen Zara that much lately, so I don't know. Wrong chat. Wrong chat? What's the right chat? This is the right chat for all things. We should be chatting here. This guy, I don't know either of these guys. Sick Llama and Ken 6. No, I think the game I was on was probably the right game. Let's go back there and see if Frosty can close this out. Looking good for him. Looking pretty good for him. I guess I should explain to Achille the tournament format in Discord, but I still doesn't seem to get it. Oh, I feel like ass, guys. I would love to see Starch and Jumper Turbine. Yeah. Holy crap. I looked down at my phone for like a minute and Frosty absolutely destroys Renard. And now it is 84-59. So that is a big change in the score. From it being a close game to it being not a close game at all. So Frosty ends up winning by like 25 or something, whatever this is going to end up as, and looks like he has received his emergency Wheaties injection, and now he has wheat in his blood. He's got winning cereal in his bloodstream. Performance enhancing drugs, I'm telling you. Alright. So this game's over. Well, let's see about the other games. On server 4, we'll see who's going to win between Razvan and Zara. Zara is out to a pretty comfortable lead. In fact, Zara is clearly going to win. Mike. Mike is beating fish cakes into the ground. He's making fish cakes out of them. What happened to Frosty's clan tag, by the way? People get so confused. He's not in DM anymore. The clan, he dropped it. He dropped it and he can't find it. The D and the M keys on his keyboard got broken, so he can't be in DM anymore. Server 1. Sick Llama is beating 10-6. So there seems to be a severe shortage of good games right now. Let's go to server 2 and just watch our man in the front here. I should make a bind for that. Uh-oh, Fish Cakes has just stopped moving. Are these full game accuracy statistics? I'm not sure if one client can do that. 40% to 21% though, that's not good. Yeah, I think he really left DM. Yep, there's Zob for the answer. I have nothing to add at this moment, so let me drink some tea. What a guy. We all know Frosty is quite the guy. You guys want to know a fun fact? I haven't even had my headphones on this whole time. I'm just listening with no sound. Listening to the sound of my voice. Can you guys hear that tea pour? I can see my mic moving. Oh, listen to the tea. Here, I'll put it closer to the microphone. Mmm, delicious tea coming out of the teapot. Going into the ball jar. Going into my belly. Alright, that's enough for now. Too much water on the trivet. That's how you get rust. Oh god, now it's all over the floor. Okay. I bet you pie. You're betting with pie? What? It's not fucking pee, you morons. Oh, I liked it better when it was pie. I thought you were like making a wager with a pie as the collateral. I was pretty into that. Like I'll bet you a pie. Galaxy, you really shooked me. Jinnock English. Academy, Complex, Duel 7, Duel 8, and KFFA. Well, I'm sure Shinnok wants to play Academy, which Galaxy takes right out of the pool. I see this going to Complex. I think both players would like to play Well, I don't know. Shinnok seems to like playing Complex, but he's not very good at it, in my experience. Like, a lot of times we play, and he's sort of like my kryptonite in Insta. Like, I can beat players that are a lot better than him, but I can't beat him easily, ever. So, but except on Complex. I can beat him easily on Complex usually. So that's why I'm not sure Complex is a good pick for him, but you get different results versus different players. So just because he's... Yep, alright, see. Called that one. So we're gonna see Complex. This should be a pretty good game. I'm just gonna start on this game. Where I'm at is here on this game. I'm gonna stay here, but then I will go check out some of the other games because there should be other good games going on right now too. Galaxy seems hyper as hell. And we're off. Galaxy shooting walls, shooting Shinnok. And it is 1-1. And it is 2-1. Wow, that was actually a sick shot. That kind of shows why Galaxy may be. Did Galaxy beat? Who did he beat? He beat SWAT Llama. Yeah, alright. He looks completely insane. Like, what the hell is this style? He looks like Bot 99. He looks like he's an ultra high sense player. Like, holy hell on a fuck. Yeah, cause see, when he goes for these long range shots, it's like really stunted and confused. He has to go all the way to his strafe aim. But when he's up close, see, this is all strafing. But when he's up close, he's fucking throwing his mouse around everywhere. I bet he's got like a 6 centimeter 360, like Fathom style in the old days. He has obviously got chainsaw hacks also. Like, come on, no doubt about it. But Shinnok is staying right in this. Hey, Alu, what's up? Not that you can hear me, but what's up? Oh boy, my first clip. I'll watch that later. Boy, Galaxy is weird to watch. It's just all really dramatic movements or really tiny movements with the keyboard. There's a certain level you can reach in Insta where you get really decent and then you plateau. And I kind of think that that's where Galaxy and Shinnok both are. Well, I don't know about Galaxy, but with these settings, it kind of seems like you might get stuck there. I don't know. But Shinnok definitely is. He's been stuck at this level where he can cause upsets in any tournament, but he's never going to win. And it's just a question of, like, is your aim unlocked, let's say. Like, if you have that kind of stunted high strafe style where you don't move very much, you're constantly dodging, and you only shoot in these like little increments, you'll never be able to go on the kind of runs that a player with truly good aim can do. Because a player with truly good aim will just run and jump around you and hit all kinds of crazy flick shots when you don't even really have a flick shot. And I think that Shinnok is kind of in that position. Check server 3 and 4. Alright, I will. But I might come back here because this game is killing it right now. Achille versus Daft Punk. Achille's winning comfortably. Oh, and it's Lagout versus Fear, and Lagout is winning comfortably. Alright, it's voting time, boys. Let's see. What do you, boys and girls? Zara's here. Who wants to see what? Tell me which game I should watch. There are 3 decent games, or at least 3 games with interesting players, and I don't know which one you guys want to see. Yeah, I didn't, well, Lagout plays like a lot of Overwatch, I think, and Fear just doesn't play anything, probably, as far as I know. So, when they've both not been playing, you're gonna see Fear being in worse shape, I think, and I think that's what's happening now. Like, I haven't seen Fear in game at all, so he's totally cold, probably. Let's, I'm going back here, and I'm gonna watch this game until we get, like, several votes in chat, about what I should be doing instead. And I'm gonna go on Shinnok now, because we've seen quite a bit of Galaxy, and here he is, he's just bouncing around in place, barely sticking out from that wall. Such an annoying style to play against, and maybe that's why I lose against him. I just can't focus against a style like this, and my flick shot's just not good enough to run over him. So, yeah. Like, holy shit, guys, it's 27-25, and the game is halfway over. These guys are on pace to get barely 50 frags in a 10-minute game of Insta. It does not get much more hyper noob than that. Because that's the thing, you cannot do this against a player like Achille. Like, it just won't work. They're not going to get held to 50 frags, and if you're not prepared to drop a significant amount of frags back at them, then you're not going to be, you're not going to manage it. Regardless, in this particular game, we are seeing an extremely close match. They are just knotted up in the low 30s right now, and Galaxy's pretty much had like a 4 frag lead the entire game. But Shinnok could easily make that up if Galaxy gets nervous or goes cold at the wrong time. What the fuck was that shot? Oh, he went through the he must, I don't have sound, so I didn't hear him go through the teleporter, so I was really fucking confused. But, yeah, he just went through the teleporter. What's up, Wild Huntress? Who are you? Oh, you're gone. You just left, so I won't find out who you are. But, yeah, like, SWAT Llama asked, are you Raphael's wife? I thought that was a pretty good question, because I don't really think I've seen anyone other Bosnians in this game, like, ever. Let's put on my headphones here. Let's hear the sounds of Insta. Bang. Bang. Bang, hit sound. Again, it's still a 4 frag lead here. They are just knotted up. Shinnok needs to hit that shot. He really needs to hit that shot, and he doesn't. Those up close fights are gonna favor Galaxy with his high sense. When you get him up close like that, he can use his flick aim, and he can he'll feel really comfortable. Whereas Shinnok barely uses the mouse at all, so he's gonna be uncomfortable. This is a pretty big lead for these guys. 7 frags, 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Holy hell! How does that miss? How does that miss? Yeah, well, you know Galaxy's gonna win the chainsaw fight. That's like his 3rd or 4th chainsaw kill on this map alone. Enable Sauer music. Yeah. I would enable other music maybe, but that's not actually allowed on Twitch because copyright. Shinnok really hates corners, man. He shoots them all the time. How the hell does Galaxy's favorite weapon is actually chainsaw? He only uses the rifle because he has to. Thanks for the score update, Zob. Fear and Lagout are tied. How many minutes are left? Because this game's real close with 150 to go. 1 minute left? Alright, I'll go there. That's probably a more interesting outcome than this. They are not tied at all. Well, they probably were when you said that, I guess. Fear making up some ground. It is tied again. 45 seconds to go. Lagout misses an easy shot. Fear misses one back. Fear just goes up and puts his rifle straight into his body. The chainsaw comes out. The smileys come out. Fear is feeling it right now. Lagout, after going up most of the game as far as we know, must be feeling absolutely gutted. But he's still got time. It's 27 seconds. He's only down 3, but he needs to hit some shots right now. Fear is pulling away into the stratosphere of the game, winning himself, him winning the game. Up 5, up 6, 15 seconds. Lagout has got to go absolutely insane now or sooner, and he's not going to do it. Fear comes from behind and just wins the game. Like there was never any doubt. Yeah, Spank should be there. We're hoping. We might even, Fear is amazed at himself. Wow. We might even have 2 teams, or 1.5 teams. But we could end up with 0 teams. You never fucking know. Alright. This is not the game I thought it was. This is the game I thought it was. 7 seconds, Shinnok is down 2. He needs to hit shots, and he's not going to. Galaxy wins by 2 after an entire game leading by around 2. This was the most unchanging game possible. Well, congratulations, Galaxy. We'll be moving on. Shinnok will be moving to the loser bracket, where he hopes to continue his tournament. Meanwhile, on server 1, Raphael is styling on Tamino. Like, this is really hard to look at, so I won't. Let's go to server 3. That's where Frosty's playing senseless, and Frosty looks like the Weedy injection that I was talking about earlier is working great for him, so yeah, it looks like he's planning on continuing his run, to put it lightly. Let's go see what's going to happen on server 4, the recently vacated server 4. We've got Tengra-chan and Zara. Okay. Alright, sure. Let's see who's going to win this. I would assume Tengra-chan is going to win this, but no, you know what? Zara's better at Insta than I often remember. So, let's see. Let's go off on Zara. Another complex. I've seen a lot of complexes right now. Like, everyone's playing complex at the moment, pretty much. Yeah, Zara looks good. Zob is voting for Tengra-chan. But would you bet a pie? So you're saying SQ distributes hacks? Is that what you're saying? Huh, Zob? Well, she's shooting 42%. Not bad. I wonder if that sound is audible. That's Arya. No, it's not audible. Hey, is there anyone who doesn't easy you in Insta? Although your rifle does look good in FFA. Has there ever been a better female Insta player than Solia? Have any of you ever even seen Solia play Insta? No. Not Arya Grande. What is that her name even? Arya, like the Arya Resorts. I don't know if Achilles in stream. He probably isn't, or if he is, I don't know, but I really don't feel like talking in Discord. But the answer to where's Honix is Hanzik. He's probably skydiving, like always. Oh, you mean Katja? Yeah, Katja. She was insane. Like, insane mentally. I don't know whether she cheated or not. I don't really think about her. The situation with Katja was... Oh my god. She was like... First of all, her boyfriend's name was Wanker. Like... bad start. And he was around, and then, like... She was always getting pregnant. Or... Like, she was either just pregnant for a long... Like, I know you're supposed to be pregnant for 9 months. I don't know, man. Katja was weird. And like her parents died of cancer or something. Like she was an orphan. It was just weird. Yeah, it did seem like a lot of lies. Her picture may have been found online, like not as her picture because it was just some stock photo. Dude, I don't remember. Oh, Achille can't type in stream because he didn't register because he's a lazy fucker. Maybe he could tell you more. But yeah, I think she was just a cheater. I don't know. She wasn't in Spank for, well, she was in Spank for a while, but she, continued playing after she left Spank. I don't know Novi Queen. I never saw her play, so I don't know. But yeah, Solia was good. I don't think she would, like, win any Insta titles today, but she was a really solid Insta player. I'd love to see Solia versus Zara. I think that Solia would win, but you know what? Who knows? It's been so long since I saw her play. Like, you know, 5 years, 4 years, 6 years, like, that long, so, you know, it's hard to remember. No, I did not grind on the Com Park in 2009, 2010. I certainly played on Com Park, but I never really ground on there. Spank from France. Just Spank. Well, he's not really from France because the server's scrambling everything, but... Well, I've been ranting about Solia and Katja. We've got a pretty close game going on here. Zara is looking good and has a 5-frag lead that she's been nursing pretty much the entire game. But Tangerchan is right there. Neither of them are really hitting much right now, but Tangerchan ends the drought. And indeed, looks like he's... well, no, Zara stems the bleeding. I use the phrase stems the bleeding too much, and it's a problem. When you said grind on the Com Park Practipic, was that supposed to be like a skateboarding reference? Because it kind of sounds like skateboarding. By the way, hello to everyone who comes and goes and I don't always notice, because IRC is like super delayed from telling me who's actually on the chat or not. So like, it says LevIX joined, but that probably happened like a few minutes ago. What's the problem when I'm talking about a girl? I don't see any problems. Is this a loser? I don't even remember if this is a loser bracket or a winner bracket game. Sarah getting some breathing room here. Tangerchan's gonna want to make a move. Frost is gonna beat Senseless. That's probably what I was thinking would happen. Because he was up by like 8 already in the first minute. So that's good for Frosty. He will be hanging in there in this tournament. The bleeding phrase or whatever you were talking about, stem bleed. Oh, don't be fucking disgusting. Man, you just have to get distracted for a second and you're like, what the hell is the score? Because Zara is now winning by 10 out of somewhat nowhere. Another one of these games where there really wasn't much ebb and flow. Pretty much just Zara was better the whole game. Not that it's too late for something to change, but... What's Zara shooting? She's shooting 33%. I'm pretty sure Solia would win. Solia was pretty slow moving, but really high accuracy, so she would put up 100 on complex against anyone at high accuracy. But you never know, Zara might shoot higher accuracy against her because she was a bit slower moving. Regardless, we'll never know, so I'll stop talking about it. I'm gonna presume that Zara will win this game, even though it's not certain, so that I can go and watch SWAT Llama and Brecht, which I'm told is absolutely ridiculously intense. That's what you said, right? Absolutely ridiculously intense. This is the game that I'm on. This is not a game. Oh, Fear versus Achille? Oh, hell yes. Whoa, this is a close game. Oh, well, how many times was left in the other game? 127. This is not a very impactful game, though, so I'm gonna go look at Brecht versus SWAT Llama. SWAT looks like he's, he doesn't look too problematic for him right now. Maybe it was probably closer when you told me to come here, but seems to be, building a solid lead. What up, Alagalak, and someone else, Darknet, I can't read your name. Wow, those were some sick shots. I think SWAT Llama's got this. Wank, dank, spank. That starts, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, he's currently building his, like, $50,000 PC. I have a hard time imagining Starch could get that much better, but he is going from 60 hertz to more than 60 hertz, so it could happen. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. SWAT Llama throwing completely. Brecht has made up all but 2 frags. They are going to play chainsaws. These players do not care. They love death. Mike beats Z Crone. I don't know who that Mike is, but yes, these players are going to finish the game with chainsaw. Who has the better chainsaw? It's probably just a ping thing. Oh god. SWAT Llama has worse ping. He's gonna lose this. Well, no, he got that one. There's a mutual. What the fuck, SWAT Llama? No M. No M. It looks like SWAT Llama is done playing Insta. It would seem that SWAT Llama has decided he does not want to play anymore. Which is kind of typical of him. I don't care about this game. I'm going to watch Fear. Frost is coming in to investigate allegations of unsportsmanlike conduct. Alright, this is a game we have to see. Achille versus Fear. Old school battle. A match that we've seen play out so many times before in Sauer Run. With Achille traditionally coming out on top. Fear, the black sheep of Spank. Known for his traitor comments to Vac. The lovable traitor. Fear the Catholic priest against the Italian scallion. The Italian rapscallion. And they're playing on Duel 7? Is this Duel 7? This is Duel 7. They're playing on Duel 7. Not an old school map. And I don't think it's a map that Achille has played all that many times, but he's not having too much trouble with it so far. Shooting casual 44% accuracy. Well, Fear is only shooting 30. Private message from Razvan. I don't know what that means. I don't know why I'm getting it. That's confusing to me. But it's certainly not very private because it's on stream. Little tunnel encounter there. Close encounter in the tunnel. Sounds pretty homoerotic. So far, Achille looks like the better player, but we've seen Fear can get hot at any time. He's keeping it close enough that just a little run would be all he needs. And it's always a good feeling as an Insta player when you get that like instant flick spawn kill. And Achille is erasing that good feeling right now. Well, gives away a couple free ones there. Holy crap, Fear. Rect is here. I'm sure he's, Dude, of course there were some high-level skilled Italians. Italians used to fucking be a serious force in Sauerbraten. For one thing, there was, Joker Star. Joker Star was a very skilled player in all modes. For two things, Achilles' brother Kabuza was a decent player. Not as... Okay, that's dumb. Not as high level as Achilles. Who are you talking to, Razvan? Anyway, did anyone enjoy my game with... Yeah, we saw a bit of that direct. That was fucking weird. Marku was Italian, but he was not a high level player. Or was he Italian? Who cares? But yeah, aside from Joe, it was Rocky Man, depending on how you want to say that. He was one of the founders of DM, along with Cockabilly, also Italian. DM was actually founded by a bunch of Italians. Airy. But I think one of the most noteworthy Italians that no one remembers is Zucca. Zucca was in Spank and ICC, I believe, also, which is just the Italian Cube clan. There was also a ITA mixed team of Italians that won a lot of later SWL events. But yeah, Zucca was good. He had a run of terror where he won some Affic titles, he won a lot of Insta titles. He was in Spank, but then... Oh, I already said that. Anyway, it's easy to forget about him because his career just wasn't that long, but you go look on the SWL Hall of Fame, you'll see that Zucca had a big impact in a short amount of time. So, yeah, there were a lot of good Italian players. Luffy was decent. Not a high-level Insta player, but a decent all-arounder. No, if anything, it's very odd how the Italians have all disappeared because there were so many of them before. Luffy, I think Luffy was Italian. He was in ICC. That's the Italian Cube clan. Really continuing to look like he's not having much difficulty with fear right now. Insta is a game of confidence. One of the reasons Achille is the greatest Insta player of all time, in the vast majority of people's opinion, is that he's just a supremely confident individual. And I can promise you, he's playing this game, he's thinking, dude, it's fear. I win against fear. It's just not even a question. Like, so he's aiming easy. He's feeling good. Like, in his brain, he won the game the moment it started. So, just a little insight into my thoughts about Achilles' thoughts. Like, it was kind of in the last tourney. Like, he had this super close game against Hanzik. Almost got eliminated before making it to the final. But he told me after, like, he was never that nervous because it was Hanzik. Like, Achille has always felt pretty good against Hanzik. Do I think Achille could beat Gangler? Is Gangler not playing? He's not, is he? Shit. Shit. No Gangler. So we won't find out. Luffy's still playing? What? I haven't seen Luffy in years. I didn't know he was still playing. What's he doing in Novi? But yeah, I mean, Achilles also in Germany, so that doesn't mean anything. Do I think Achille could beat Gangler? Do I think Achille could beat Gangler? Sure, I think he could. But let's put it the simplest way possible. Raphael beat Achille last tourney, and then Gangler beat Raphael last tourney. And by last tourney, I mean Achille lost to Raphael 2 tourneys ago, and then Gangler beat Raphael last tourney in the final. So, by the most simplistic interpretation of it, Gangler would beat Achille. But nothing's that simple, so really we wouldn't know unless they play, which I guess won't be happening today. I don't even associate Luffy with Novi. That wasn't even his main clan. They're making a little run here. 1 minute for Achille to hold on to his lead. It's dwindling. These final moments are definitely tough for the rustier player, but here, while he has been more equally inactive lately, he has been more active long term. Anyway, it looks like Achilles gonna hold on to this, so I'll spare you my amateur analysis. What's up, Agalok? Wait, you've been here. I just said sup because you said hello, and that made me automatically say hello. Gangler's at work. Sam. So, let's see. When will Achille be colliding with Raphael? Because it must be soon. Alright, let's see. Oh, Raphael versus Galaxy is what's going on also. That game does not appear to have ended. Once it does, it will be the winner bracket final between Achille and Raphael. So that will be a must-watch, obviously. Let's go see what's going on. Raphael is destroying Galaxy. This comes as a surprise to nobody. Ooh, Dues. Ooh, Frosty Lagout Dues. It's kind of one-sided, but still, it's Dues. Alu asks a nice question in Discord. How the fuck Gangler can beat Raphael but at the same time lose with Fat Monkey Genius? Well, Fat Monkey Genius is the upset machine. We all paused to let my slow drivers get full screen happening, apparently, or whatever. There we go. And we're watching Frosty, who clearly seems to be the better Dues player right now. I pronounce it Dawes. It's pretty clearly pronounced Dues. Anyone who says it differently is pronouncing it wrong. Yes, there is no Insta player who I have not beaten on Dues. But, not like it's some guaranteed thing that only I am good at. Frosty, Starch, Achille, they can all beat me on Dues, no problem. I don't know, Jump Master. I see why you would ask that. I don't think so, because it's such an early map. I don't think they would have had time to make 12 maps before Dues. It's also an Assault Cube, if you don't know that. Dues is also an Assault Cube map. It's a bit different in Assault Cube, and Assault Cube itself is a bit different, but it does exist in both games. Textured a bit differently, and feels a bit more large in Assault Cube. That might just be movement speed. I don't know. It's been many years since I opened Assault Cube, so I don't know. Well, Frosty's looking real good. I think he's shaking off whatever rust hurt him in the beginning, and he's making quite the charge in the loser bracket. He could conceivably get to the loser bracket final and face the winner of, the loser of Achille and Raphael. I think that would be a great match. I'd like to see that happen. GG. Frosty with the commanding victory. 93 frags on Dues. That is what happens when you play lag out. Damn, Frosty's ping, though. 176. He's like... That's a lot of ping. Frosty is proud of himself. Who won? Frosty won. Is it time for Achille versus Raphael? Has Raphael finished off crushing Galaxy into a pulp? This is a special stream client for streaming only. It is a modification of Juan client done by Redon. I guess I can go check that out real quick. But I cannot miss this game. Oh, this is not... A, Shinnok appears to be pulling ahead, and B, this game has far too long to go. So I'm gonna go just patiently wait for Achille versus Raphael. Alright, here comes fucking big dick iPawn Raphael. He has gotten so cocky. Like, some of you might not remember, he wasn't always this cocky. But he is so cocky nowadays. How was my talk with Fraggenfucker yesterday? It was wonderful. I had a fucking lovely talk with Fraggenfucker. I don't think he's behind the DDoS. I think he's just an asshole, like always. What are they? Oh, okay. I don't know, man. He told me my dick is so far up the butt of the community that if my dick was made of coal, it would be compressed into a diamond. Funny guy. Yeah, I went and hung out on his server for a really long... Well, actually, it was ZTK's server. I went out and hung out there and talked to him for a long time. Based on what he said to Errol and based on what he said to me, and based on, like, me calming down after getting kind of, like, carried away for a day, I don't think he's behind the DDoS. I think he's just a dick. So, I'm fine with him continuing to live in his little server where he bans everyone. And like I said before, Brecht, you got up my ass for defending Fraggenfucker. He's just Fraggenfucker. Alright, enough about that guy. Let's watch this potential preview of the grand final. Achille with immediately a reckless move. But we all know Achille likes to play with pace. And is going to make some reckless moves. I can see Raphael is absolutely beasting already. So I don't think this is going to be an easy game for Achille. This is not Achille's best map. He's lost to Frosty here before in tournaments. And Raphael is just looking insane right away. So, I think we're in for a good one here, assuming Achille doesn't crumble for some reason. You know Raphael's not going to crumble. He has been just absolutely making Sauer his bitch. Well, I was talking to him on CTK's server anyway. Maybe I'm permanently banned from FF server too. I do have my dick so far up the butt of the community that's a diamond. That seems to invalidate me from FF server. Anyway, yeah, Raphael has just been dicking all modes in Sauer for the last almost a year, not quite a year, but he's a commanding #1 in the Sauer Duels overall duel ranking, and he crushed me in FFA in 2 games yesterday. But he's the clear best or second best Affic player. I'm given first best to Starch, but they really haven't played in a while, so it's kind of just a question of opinion at this point. You see him, Achille? He's over there, man. He is not there. He's over there. Yeah, where you just looked. Yep, you saw him that time. Got him. This is gonna be a fucking brutal game. Holy shit. I'm so glad that I'm not playing. Raphael Sauer has joined. Hey, fuck you, Raphael. Well, Achilles managed not to let the game get away from him. Those kind of ballsy shots, those are fucked. Like, he just jumps out, makes himself a really easy target, and just promises himself he's gonna hit an absurd flick shot. That's why he's really good, but it's also like, dude, holy shit, can you not? Oh, that was a sick shot. Let's watch Raphael for a bit, it's only fair. Look at that, he's clearly got a very low sense. He just puts his mouse in the right place and just has total control over it. Look at that, his aim is so easy. Oh my god. Brutal spawns, holy shit. And he's so fucking patient. What a fucking nightmare to play against this guy. No, he makes no mistakes whatsoever. Achille wants to up the pace, but he just can't. There's just no way. No, Raphael was not always this good back in the day. Up until 2014, he was pretty close to me, but I was a little better, maybe, in my opinion, at everything. Definitely at FFA. After I retired at the end of 2014, that was right after I just beat him in an Efic tourney. Then starting in 2015, I wasn't here, but he went on a insane, I am the best Efic player in the game, and it's not even close run. Equerda had also retired. Starch wasn't really playing that many tournaments, so he was kind of uncontested, but clearly from 2015 on, he was a beast, and he's only gotten more beastly. Yeah, Razvan, it's absolutely true. Achilles pretty mentally tough. I think he'll, you know, keep playing his best, but this is a huge deficit on KFFA. It's gonna take something special for him to come back. I don't know what the different other maps were. I wasn't paying enough attention during the map veto process, but like I said at the beginning, like, this is not a good map for Achille. He doesn't like this style of Instaget, and he can play it, but he doesn't need a disadvantage when he's already at the shape disadvantage of Raphael being currently the best dueler in the world, and Achille having been at the disco last night when I reminded him to come play the Insta turn. Alright, single digits. That was brutal though. Those kind of shots. Oh, come on. Those kind of shots, not that one, but the other one. Those kind of shots get... Achille, you can't do that against Raphael. Alright, rip single digits. I lost my train of thought because Insta goes too fast, but... Yeah, man, you can't... Achille likes to do that stuff because he's so overconfident. It tilts lesser players. When he just rifle jumps out in front of you, like, makes himself totally vulnerable so that he can wreck you on the next shot. That's not gonna work against Raphael. Raphael's like, oh, cool, easy money. And, just gets his confidence up more. But if Achille can get some good spawns going his way, he could definitely get back into this. Like, that's a good spawn for him. He's got to hit the shot, though. Ah, blew an opportunity there. Alright, Achille is knocking on the door of single digits again, but he's going to need to play perfect. Let's watch him. Let's see if he can make something happen. We've been on Raphael the whole game. Well, not the whole game, but the vast majority. Boy, that was not much of an angle. The difference is a bit high. He needs to get it to back to single digits and keep it there. I mean, oh my god. Most of the difference came at that portion of really bad spawns, but Raphael's been clearly a better player regardless of that. And Achille still likes to go for those little jump shots. Those just don't work against someone who has got Raphael's aim. He's gonna hit you every time if you do that. What are these guys shooting? 44 and 43%. That is ill on this map. That is... Don't go there. Okay, he survived it. But not really. Achille was never ahead. It was a close game, but Raphael had a decent lead until there was a series of really bad spawns, at which point Raphael built a huge lead and then just kept adding to it. Achille's gotten it back to single digits a couple times, like right now, but he's never really been able to get back to a close game. But with 1:50 to go, he is still in with a chance. Whoa! The spawn kill. One minute, 10 frags. This is not going to be easy at all. It would take pretty much a miracle for this to happen. Fucking ill shot there. Fucking ill shot there. 6 frags, 50 seconds. Uh-oh. These spawns again. The winner bracket, this is a single elimination, but they will meet again. If Achille can get through the loser bracket, they'll meet in the final. Kinda got stuck on that jump pad there. And that will probably do it. Achille makes it a pretty close game considering, but commanding win for Raphael. Well, Achille's gonna have to beat Frosty to get back to Raphael most likely, and Frosty is looking sick. So I'm hoping we'll see a rematch of this. I think everyone is hoping that, but it's not gonna be a sure thing because Frosty is gonna be a tough opponent. Whoa, what's that? What's going on? Winner of losers meets winner of winners, yeah. Do. So is it already Frosty versus Achille? It looks like it might be. Loser bracket moved fast. Well, Tamino's playing Shinnok, so no, it can't be yet. Let me look at the bracket. Yes, I know the splash screen is up, guys, by the way, so no one needs to tell me that. Alright. Raphael. Achille. Alright, so in the loser bracket, we still need to see Galaxy Frosty, Fear versus the winner of Shinnok and Tamino, and then Frosty versus probably Fear. Probably. And then that versus Achille. I'll get back to the game in a second, guys. I'm not dead. I'm just communicating. Achille. Genre, there wasn't that much on the fucking floor. It was just a little bit of rush. I'm catching up on my Discord real quick. One, two... Yeah, a lot of games. Alright. Back to the games. Chinook Tamino. I am not super interested in this game. I would be more interested in the Frosty game, so let's go see if that's going on. Yeah, Frosty versus Galaxy. Alright, let's stick with this. Alright, you know what, guys? I am going to step AFK for a bit, and I'm going to just put this on Frosty Pov and let you enjoy it. Then I'll be back in time for the later games. Holy shit, I've been dropping some frames, huh? Why is the stream struggling right now? Holy fuck, I'm lagging to death. Yeah, I know. There is no good reason for it to be lagging right now. I'm not sure I can do anything about it. No, I'm just dropping constantly frames. There's nothing to cause this. I'll see if there's anything I can somehow do, but I don't think so. Alright, it looks like the frame drops have stopped finally. I think we're good again, guys. Everything looks green. Yeah, looks like we're good. Alright, so I'm going AFK. I'll put up a little text to say that. I'm back. I saw that Frosty won in a fucking close game. And it looks like I don't know what's happening now. Let's look at the fucking bracket. What about the other game? I don't want to open up Firefox again. Fucking use. Fuck, I don't know. Fear says he needs a 10-minute break. Screw Fear. 2v2 ECTF? What are you talking about? Yes, I'll be streaming the 3v3 ECTF. I might even play it. We'll see. Whoa. Oh shit. Sun in my eyes. Fuck. Fuck. Fucking sun. The enemy of all video games. Holy fuck. These tourneys take the entire fucking sunlight at this time of year. Right before you went FK, I said the Windows focus assist might cause your slow alt tab. Oh. Windows 10 focus assist. What the fuck is that? Focus assist settings. Well, choose which notification you'd like to see and hear so you can stay focused. I've got off. When I'm duplicating my displayed alarms only. Off. Just turn everything off. Off. Oh no, those are when I don't want to be disturbed. On, off. Focus assist appears to be totally off. It's disabled. Everything's disabled already. Wait, hold on. No. Wait, it's wrong. I had to understand the sliders. Damn it, the sun's still getting to me. Wait, Achille, hang on. Fucking shit. Here's the times and activities when you don't want to be, and focus assist will turn on automatically. Off, off, off. Okay. Hey, you're right. That was it. Thank you, Skimmit. Not finally enough to keep the sun out? Okay. Achille, go to health boost testing. Fuck, Skinnet, you're the best. You saved my asshole. Or my just normal ass. My asshole specifically was not involved with any of the saving. Fuck, there we go. Cool. Alright, what am I pinging? So I'm pinging fucking a gazillion. Alright, we're coming down here. I guess I should put my Ogro back. Looks like Achilles gonna try to train some Duel 8. Let's see how he does. I'm getting FPS lag. That's fucking weird. Where is he? Something's gone wrong. Oh, there he is. Yeah, what the hell? I'm not even getting 288 FPS. Why am I getting FPS lag? Oh, maybe because I've got textures on? I don't know, dude. No, I don't even have textures on. This whole time I've had text reduce on, I didn't even fucking notice it. Fuck it! This is such a stupid map. I don't even know where the spawns are. Well, there's one of them. I don't know, I switched to having a refresh rate FPS. But, it's not even getting to 288, which is where it should be. I'm thinking Achille might have smoked too much hash. Will stream tell me when Fear gets back? Hopefully stream will tell me when Fear gets back. What? Oh, he jumped up. Here he's back. Okay. Alright. Oh, but Shinnok's gone. Motherfucker. Oh no, he's back. Okay. Fucking good. I didn't even fucking notice that textures weren't on. Like, no one told me this. But I don't know why I'm not getting more FPS. I guess just my graphics card is actually terrible. Duel 8 needs to get the fuck out of the pool. If Shinnok's got a veto turbine here. Yeah. Makes sense. Alright, let's see what we get here. And I hope this stream looks okay, because I really don't know why. Oh, he's picking turbine. Well, that's dumb. He would have been way better off on OT. So let me know, guys, if the textures, if you like having textures on, and also I just want to apologize. I would have the normal Trooper HUD gun on also, but it's broken right now, so I can't do that. Because it doesn't work with the old Iron Snout for some reason, and I didn't fix it. Holy shit, Shinnok's starting off angry here. I have to say, textures don't really add all that much to Turbine. Especially with other graphics off. Dude, Shinnok's on fire, holy fuck. I take back what I said. I don't think Fear is prepared for the Shinnok playstyle. Uh-oh. The lag has arrived. Is that me or them? It's Shinnok. Shinnok is a lagger. This is amazing. Well, Fear's gotten a shit start against Lag Out and come back to win. But Shinnok does not give up leads easily. He is absolutely killing it right now. This is Shinnok Beast Mode. He's got 41% accuracy. He's winning 15-6. He's taking only hard shots. Well, I'm pretty sure Fear is trying. He's just getting tilted because he can't fucking hit Shinnok, and Shinnok's killing him instantly. Alright, Shinnok may be cooling. Oh, I think Shinnok might be about to cool off. I'm seeing some signs. Well, Fear just gave him an easy fucking shot. That'll ruin the cool off. Shinnok considers the void. Styles on Fear. Shinnok checks his reflection in the mirror. Still looking good. The joke there is that Shinnok was like a male model, or wanted to be for some time. This is utterly, amazingly fucked, dude. This is not what I expected at all. A, just the amount of hurt that Shinnok is putting out, and B, you know, Shinnok's hard to hit, but 18 kills and 28% accuracy, I mean, that's just not a thing. Alright, fear is done. Which is good, because, good. Yeah, well, let's get that over with, because that was going nowhere. Yeah, Shinnok. Oh, too easy. Sounds like Raphael. Let's see, are there more graphics options I could put on? Shadow maps. Considering, like, all the other graphics are off, I don't think I need shadow maps. Shinnok is pretty proud of himself. Wonder if that'll get me my FPS back. These textures look ugly. I don't even like it. I'm going back to text reduce 4 or wherever I was. Yeah, I think 4. Poor Fear. That's so fucking Shinnok, man. Dude, Shinnok is in love with the moment right now. This is his crowning achievement in Sauer to date. Ugh. Well, I think we're set up for some pretty good games to come. Hopefully, well, there's no question about this. This is going to be an ill game. This is going to be two of the most careful, dangerous players going head to head for the chance to face Achille. And then I'm pretty sure that's going to be a good game too. I'm a little worried for Achille, to be honest. I'm pretty worried for him because he seems to have decided that he's taken some measures that I don't know if they're gonna help him or not. So we'll see. We'll see what his shape is like when he comes back. But first, I think we know what to expect here, and it's going to be an absolute slugfest. The kind of game that I would hate to... No way, they're playing Duel 8? Fuck! This trash. Alright, this is actually going to be terrible now. So that's too bad. But let's see how these players enjoy Duel 8. And they did not spawn on top of each other. That's been fixed. Hide and go seek begins. Shinnok is it. Frosty's it. I'm guessing the score is going to be in the low 30s. Complex is in the pool. It's just that answering people in Discord. It's a randomizer. You roll 5 maps out of the pool and veto 2. The entire pool is much bigger. What was hella laggy? Oh my god. Guys, you want me to put up a second stream of paint drying? Cause like, I need a distraction from this. Oh! It really be like that, huh? It's, this is going to be... Someone will be highlighting this and saying, Duel 8 out of the pool now. Let's watch Frosty for a bit. Alright. We got a sound bug from Shinnok's rifle. This is too far away, I guess. Oh my god. Best mode in Sauerbraten. Best map in Sauerbraten. No question about it. High level plays. Achille, I don't know who you're talking about. There's no Americans left in the game. Frosty is Canadian, Shinnok is from the Netherlands, and Raphael is from Bosnia. And something that I can't pronounce. This is a map that encourages them to play their absolute worst game. Nice shot, Frosty. Yeah, your feet were clearly visible, Shinnok. I know you'd like to just never be seen for the rest of the game. I don't know, man. I would say either of these guys could win this, so I wouldn't be so sure about the Canadian lagger. And besides that, you need to get your winning mentality back. Seems like you've gotten depressed for no reason. Yeah, no, that was my prediction. 30 frags, low 30s. That I called it. I'm sticking to it. Skills, go slap Frosty. Go tell him something encouraging to like don't play the game. I don't know. We'll get Read On. How about this? Read On goes to Shinnok's house and just like ties him up, takes him away from the game. You go to Frosty and you tell him there's a health food sale. And he needs to get there immediately. And then each of you can finish this game. You versus Read On, and maybe something will happen. Frosty has taken a commanding 2-frag lead. 3 frags. Oh my goodness. The pace has tripled. It's like these players are on speed right now. Is this game speed 1000? I can't tell. I've never seen such aggressive gameplay. Holy shit, the accuracy is amazing. How did this get in the pool? How did this happen? What was the decision-making process? I'm pretty sure the decision-making process was, we're gonna add another map, and we can't think of any good ones, so let's use Duel 8. Hardtech would have been 5,000 times better than this. Well, it's not that these two guys don't deserve the bronze medal. It's just that this map is fucked. Like, they played real maps to get here. This is the first Duel 8. But yeah, this is sadness. I'll delete this part of the video. I'll just put up a mysteriously the footage for this game was lost and no one can find it. I dropped 288 frames per second for the entire 10 minutes. It's not about MSP only at their style, it's in their blood. No, dude, it's about this map and their style. It is absolutely about this map. I played this for 20 seconds with Achille earlier. It's just a shitty map for Insta. Hide and seek is not fun. Like, I don't know, man. People can have different opinions. But I feel like back in the day, all scores were like this? No. What are you talking about? Okay, Shinnok is really dedicated to winning this game. Oh, I've been watching Frosty for too long. Sorry, I couldn't tell the difference. Shinnok's made a mistake there. If I were playing this game right now, I would stop and start typing like Declaration of Independence and see how far I could get before I got found. Scores really weren't that much lower. That's why I'm disagreeing with you. Like, when were scores that much lower than they are today? Like, I mean, unless you're talking way back in the day. But like 2009 Insta finals between Tenchi and Asylum, like, those were scores in the hundreds. Frosty's gonna have to play aggressive. He's got 2 frags to make up. 2 frags and 140. By the way, I was wrong. It's not gonna even get to 30 frags. I overestimated the score on this game. Unless we see overtime. Oh. It might be time to start drinking early today. Where's Shinnok? Ooh. Got him! Where'd he spawn? Where's the spawn? Frosty knows it. The next shot could win the game. Shinnok gets it! Holy shit! I'm not prepared to offer compelling commentary on this game. It's just, can't do it. 20 to 20, 40 seconds. One of these players with 20 frags, 18% accuracy, one of these players will be going on to face Achille with a chance to get to the grand final of Sauer Duels 24 Insta 1v1. This is happening. This is a real serious game, and the outcome has consequences. Either of these players could get to the final. They could even beat Raphael. 13 seconds. Frosty needs to get a kill. He needs to get more than 1 kill. He got a kill. 7 seconds to go. Will we be seeing another 2 minutes of this unbearable shit? Of course we will. Are you seriously expecting these players now? Shinnok even lags at the end, for good measure, to make sure that he will not be getting killed anymore. Well, I guess I should have given my prediction for 30-some frags more credit because we have another minute of overtime to play. We could get there. People are going to think the clock is counting up. But no, it is in fact counting down. 1 minute and 35 seconds. That's not how much time's elapsed. That's how much time there is to go in the second overtime. So it's actually been 11 minutes and 30 seconds. The score is tied at 22-22. Neither player. Shinnok's had a lead a couple of times, but he was not able to stop Frosty closing the distance with merely 13 seconds to go and tying the game to send it into overtime. Now it's 22-22. We're going at a rate of about 1 frag a minute. No. Two frags. 2 frags a minute. Yeah, 2 frags a minute here, and Frosty has taken the lead with 51 seconds to go. He looks like he wants to take a 2 frag lead. Honestly, this is the most aggressive play I've seen from him all map. Except for when he had to tie the game. Okay, this is a little more in his wheelhouse. This is kind of what we expected to see. Back in his comfort zone. Shinnok's got to come around the corner. Let's watch Shinnok. Shinnok needs a kill now. He is the one who is down by 1 with 26 seconds to go. He is the one who needs to get a kill to send it to overtime. He is down by 2. He is down by 3. This is a massive deficit. This is absolutely huge gulf between these players. This is the Marina Trench in between these players' scores right now. Mariana Trench. Very deepest trench, big ocean trench. 4 frags, 3 seconds. Frosty is gonna win in overtime. 27-23. They did not get to 30. I was wrong. 30 was too many frags. Only 27. Less than 50. Woo! Windows campers on Venice are more aggressive than this. Amazingly, these players were taking this completely seriously. Shinnok actually almost had a heart attack. Well, the rest of us almost had heart failure from... We got diabetes from the pace of that game. I don't know anything about medical conditions. Achille is totally fucked. He's been smoking hash, waiting for this game for 40 minutes. He's gonna get fucked in the ass on probably Duel 8. It's gonna be Frosty Raphael. I'm calling it now. Zara trying to gaslight us about the result of that game. But we all know that Frosty won. Achille finally processing what just happened. Alrighty, we have a decent roll here. This actually looks like a normal Instagib pool. In fact, Frosty panics at the sight of these real Insta maps. Vetoes Turbine without too much thought. Let's see, I expect we'll see Academy get vetoed next. And then AAR, and we'll be seeing either Complex or OT. Dude, Achille is fucked. He needs to close stream or something. Dude, what even is Achilles' ping right now? Fuck, this is the kind of thing where Achille might actually pick AAR 3C because he's such a fucking contrarian. Pick complex! Okay. For once in his goddamn life, he does the smart thing and actually chooses the map strategically. Did he ever close the stream? Dude, Achilles gonna lag his face off if he didn't close the stream. Alright, he's got 50 ping right now. He's got 537 ping. This is a really, really good pick. Fuck the pool. And let's play Instagib Pitch Black. Achilles' favorite map. I'll be calling Saiga up on the phone right now to tell him to tune in. Wait, what map are they even playing? Alright, complex. Here we go. A real Instagib map. Achilles didn't register. He can't talk on stream. So he doesn't have a nick. Here we go. Let's see. How fucked is Achille on hash, and how much has Frosty forgotten how to shoot after 12 minutes of waiting to shoot 22 shots? Holy shit. It's gonna be like this. This is the kind of game we're about to see. I am scared for everyone. Although I would be curious to see what Frosty versus Raphael would look like. But yeah, I think Achille is going to have a really tough game here against Frosty if Frosty gets to play his own pace. Lucky to see Frosty missing there. That's a good sign for Achille. Despite some of the moves we're seeing, the pace is actually pretty high. We've got 11-9 after 1 minute gone. That's a 100 frag pace. Even Frosty on the 100 frag pace. But he's falling behind. 4 frags up by Achille now, and looking for more. Neither of the players shooting particularly high accuracy. That's to be expected with the way that the styles are going right now. Achille with his patented jump off thing there does not work at all. Frosty hiding by the wall. Achille takes him out with no problem. Gonna see some dodges here. Achille not being very careful with his shots gives Frosty a free shot, but no problem. He's back in the lead. Or he never lost the lead, but he's comfortably ahead by 5. Now, Frosty's decided to take a break, catch his breath. He's going to hang out up by this teleporter until Achille comes and joins him. And now they're going to play some Sauer. Achille gets the frag, still a 5 frag lead, but Frosty picks him out of the ground there. Now we're seeing 21-16. This is my first attempt at commentating Insta, basically, this whole tournament, instead of just talking about something else. Really, there's not much to say, but I will continue trying for a bit longer. So, again, Frosty favoring that upper position. It's no mystery. We know Frosty would like to play a slower game. He can't beat Achille in a raw 1v1 with aim. His only hope is to tilt Achille, slow the pace down to where he can hit some clutch shots and win. Achille, on the other hand, just wants to shoot. He wants to play Instagib, and he wants to shoot, and he wants to get his aim back. He's going to have a much tougher game against Raphael the way this is going right now. This game has much farther-reaching implications than whether or not Achille can win, which is starting to look extremely likely. Because we need Achille's shape to pick up and be ready for Raphael. Because Raphael, it was a close game, but Raphael beat him pretty easily last time. We could be seeing a really short grand final if Achille doesn't get back into pretty good form after the long break. For anyone who's unaware, Achille did not train for this. He actually trained more for the last tourney, insofar as he actually played like a few games the days before. Whereas for this tourney, he was out dancing last night, and then he played some public ICTF and one duel with me. So that's his preparation level. Is you know, yeah, 5 or 6 years of competitive inactivity, and some public ICTF. So really, for Achille, the question is not, does he have the requisite skills to win this tourney, but can he get his shape and his mental game where it needs to be to challenge Raphael, who really is without question the best dueler in Sauer right now. He is ranked as such on the Sauer Duels ranking, and there is nothing false about that ranking. His FFA is top-notch. His Instagib is tournament-winning. His Epic style is second only perhaps to Starch, but we really have not seen them play each other for a while, so at this point, there's no concrete way to make that determination. Certainly, Raphael's been the one winning tourneys. Starch has not showed up lately, so yeah. It's certainly easy to say that Raphael is the favorite for this tournament. I don't think anyone would disagree with that, no matter how respectful they are of Achilles' long competitive history. For those of you who are unaware, Achille is a much decorated Insta player from a 2012, 2013, 14 era. He started being a top player in 2011, but came up short against Kuzin many times before entering into a period of dominance that resulted in, I think, 2 grand championships at least, a lot of Insta titles, and maybe only 1 grand champion. A lot of Insta titles, including a long rivalry with Saiga, one of the best Insta players this game has ever seen, now forgotten. Some of the greatest Insta finals the game has ever seen came between those 2 guys. But Achille prevailed in all of those ultimately. Frosty's sort of stopped the game from getting too far out of hand here. It's certainly a very big deficit, but it looked like it was going to be a lot larger. The accuracies right now are not pretty. 40 to 27. Those are not all that impressive. But when you consider the way Frosty's playing, it does give you the explanation for those accuracies. You would really hope that Achille can even shoot a higher accuracy than this, because he's really going to need to hit absolutely everything against Raphael to have a chance. It's also going to come down to, well, no, it's not going to come down to the map pool. I'm actually not sure what the grand final format is. I don't know if it is one map advantage for the winner bracket winner or map pick advantage. I'm certainly hoping it's map pick advantage. That would be a much, well, obviously because Achilles, my clan member, mate, clan person, friend guy, is Achille versus Saiga were some of the best Insta finals I ever saw. In particular, there were a couple of things that made those finals so good. One is that it was the story of an incredibly gifted player with a very different style, slowly fighting his way up to challenge Achille, who had established himself as an Instagib Titan. That was my friend Saiga, who, good friend of mine still to this day, but especially back then. He used to get banned from absolutely everywhere. The entire community, or most of the community, was totally convinced he was a cheater. It was entirely unfounded because, again, I personally know the guy, watched him play, helped him learn the game. He was not a cheater, and eventually people figured that out. So Saiga had a lot of great instant results. He did win some tourneys, but he could never quite get past Achille. And Saiga was known for sort of being the first player to really be able to slow down the pace and play a more strategic brand of Insta while not just getting out-aimed. He had incredible flick aim. He would just take these really awkward shots and hit them. And you wouldn't really compare him to someone like Frosty in terms of how much Frosty slows down the game, but for the time, Saiga's playstyle was very much unique to him. More people played like Achille in terms of just running around shooting. So, in one particular final between them, there was a best of 3 grand final, and I believe the total frag differential was less than 10. I mean, I think 2 of the maps were decided by 2 or less in overtime, and the third map was decided by more frags, but also in overtime. I can't remember exactly, but if people are interested, I could maybe play that grand final on stream sometime. So as you can see, this game did end up being a formality. Frosty, honestly, I just don't think he, you can't get 27 frags in 12 minutes and then be warmed up enough to compete with Achille. You just can't do that. It doesn't work. I don't think Frosty's such a worse player than Achille. I just think he's did not prepare correctly by having to face Shinnok on Duel 8. Achille ends up shooting a highly respectable 44% accuracy, 108 to 72. That's what he needed going into this final here. So Achille has at the very least, secured himself a grand final entrance and another silver medal. But he will be facing Raphael again, and Raphael has been getting the better of him nonstop. He has not beaten Raphael a single time in these tourneys. Last tourney he was a lot closer, but this tourney so far has looked like Raphael's tourney. I am losing my voice a bit. Zob, if Tenchi came back, no, he wouldn't be able to compete. But if he trained, he would be able to. His Insta-gib would not stand up to these players at all. His Effic would be very respectable, and he would probably be close to the top of Effic a lot. Ow, my ear for some reason. Yeah, Tenchi would have a long way to go to compete in Insta. The Insta level in 2009, it just was not there. But Tenchi was playing inactive up until about 2014. I was at the top of the world in FFA, and near the top of the world in the FIC. Aquarita was at the top of the world in the FIC. Raphael also. And Tenchi would show up totally inactive and give us all a run for our money. So it was... Tenchi was an extremely talented player, and I have no doubt with his competitive mindset and ice-cold blood of winning things. If he came back and trained, if he somehow came back and was just as motivated as he was back in the day, I think he would be a top 5 player, no question about it. He's very good at Quake, even without training that much there. This is just a man who knows how to win and has really, really top-tier aim. But he would not just come back like Achille and get to the grand final. That would not happen. All right, so Achille's gonna have to he's gonna have to win his map pick to get to a third map, or he's gonna have to really exceed what he showed on the last KFFA. Oh, is it? No. He means 2 best of 3s. All right, people. This is it. This is what we all wanted to see. and we're about to see it. I hope that at least we do not see a blowout. I really fear that it could happen, but Achille is a legend for a reason, and I hope, as my clanmate and as a legend, that he can pull off something special here and dethrone the reigning Instagib. Actually, he's not the reigning Instagib champion. He somehow lost to Gangler last time, but the reigning winner of this particular matchup. And again, he is off to a really good start. And it's not that Raphael has done anything too particularly crazy yet either. It's just that Achilles started off cold there, and Raphael said, well, I can hit every easy shot you're going to give me. And immediately he was up by almost 5. So Achilles giving himself a bit of a disadvantage to start, but it looks like he has steadied his aim a bit, and it will not be blowing up immediately. Still, Achilles, I mean, look at Raphael, man. He is hitting everything. He just does not miss. He does not miss. He does not give anything for free. I don't know how he lost to Gangler. I didn't see the game. I just don't know how it could happen. How can you play better Insta than Raphael's playing right now? See, alright, he is lucky that Raphael missed that shot. That is exactly the kind of move Achille likes to make and that Raphael wants him to make. But when you're as good as Achille is, you gotta play your game. Maybe. I think that Achille definitely has a better flick shot, but I don't know. There's more to aim than just flick shot. I don't know. It would be interesting to see them try to carry ICTF teams against each other. Raphael is building a significant lead here. 8 frags after only 2 minutes and 15 seconds. That is concerning. And Achille does not look patient. He's gonna need to be patient and believe in himself if he wants to do anything here. Again, that is the second time he has spawned there and shot immediately and had Raphael be in front of him. So that's the one thing he's got going for him on that map. The other time, Raphael was all the way across the map. But... yeah, if there's one thing Achille you can always count on, it's brutal trash talk. Start to hide bitch is something you would expect from him. Unfortunately, Raphael is his equal in trash talk. Instead of being crude, Raphael just tends to be ultra cocky. So down 12, Achille needs to get back into the game because he is looking out of it right now. And I think Raphael will let him back in, but focus when it's needed. Or maybe he won't. Maybe he will just keep the pedal on the gas the whole time. Because Achille just does not look like his heart is in it right now. I don't think he thinks he can win this map. I think he's already thinking about the next map and just doesn't even believe this is possible. And with the score the way it is right now, it doesn't look possible either. I mean, he needed to hit all 3 of those shots. Like, hitting 2 of those is not enough. That was a 6 shot. But 1 6 shot is not going to make up a 14 frag deficit. And here, Raphael will wait for him, Achille will walk right into him, and Achille will get that kill, so that's nice. I'm going to do my due diligence, and do they zoom? Yes, they do. They do zoom. I'm going to do my due diligence and walk... holy shit. I'm going to do my due diligence and watch Raphael for a bit. He's just so... Look how much more methodical he is. Everything he does is slow and controlled. There's no way he's giving up 20 frags on this map. He keeps catching Achille, not even strafing. And there again, Raphael holding that spot. That's where he got his big lead in the last game too. But in this case, he already had a big lead. I think Achille might be done. Achille is not the type of person to forfeit, so I think we will see this whole game play out. But obviously, we won't be seeing much in the way of a close game at this point. This is Achille's chance to just run at Raphael and get warmed up, because he's got nothing to lose, so maybe he can get his aim going. Yeah, Raphael plays with a very low sense. I think there's no question about it. Raphael also has a proper gaming setup where, as far as I know, Achille has always played on a MacBook and Logitech G9X on his desk. So, you would expect Raphael to look more in control in that respect. You can see that since the pressure has gone off, Achille has been hitting a lot more. But the moment the pressure would come back on, I'm sure Raphael would just shut that down. Let's watch Achille again. He is shooting 46% accuracy and he is losing by 20. And none of these are easy shots. Raphael, on the other hand, is shooting 50% accuracy, and he is getting easy shots. That was a nice little run for Achille. Let's see if he can get it back to 10. He did let Raphael get about 5 frags while he just stood there and typed. But it's not like it really matters. So, I don't know what Achilles' pick will be. Really anything from the old... Maybe he'll pick Duels. That would be interesting. Achilles was always very good at Duels. Raphael probably won't play Duels the way Achilles used to playing it, though. So... I don't know. It's really going to come down to something in Achilles' brain that I can't predict. If I were in his shoes, I would probably try something like Dudes, but I think he'll probably just want to play Turbine. If not Turbine, then OT. Well, or maybe Complex, but Complex was always more of Kuzin's map than Achilles' map. Well, this is a absolutely mammoth KFFA score. Both players not hiding once the game has decided at the 5-minute mark. It would be amazing to see what Achille could do if he trained. It's a shame that we do not get to see him at his full strength in this era. Again with that spawn thing. We will not see a GG from Achille here. Nothing fancy there. Oh, Shinnok knew it. That's impressive. Alright. Here we go. Will this be a grand final to remember? Or will this be another sad chapter in the Raphael Dominates Achille book? I don't think Achille has had the lead against Raphael yet this tournament. Well, this may be how Gangler managed to beat Raphael. I mean, holy shit. Alright, Raphael's woken up here. He is woken up big time. I certainly do not expect to see, even though there was a 10-1 right at the start, I don't expect that to be the 10er. Again with the spawn insta shots. That's like the 5th one we've seen between these two players. The thing about Achilles' playstyle, and this may be obvious to people, but it risks giving up runs because he is not doing anything to protect leads. He wants to just grow them at all times and out-aim you hard. That's why, like, I can keep up with him on Turbine, because he's not going to make my life hard. He's going to let me shoot him as much as I want. If he's losing at the end, he'll turn it up a notch, but, like, in the meantime, it's very easy to go on runs against him. And we were back at a tie game. Let's check the accuracy, shall we? I expect them to be ridiculous. 48% to 38%, and Raphael is tied and ahead. Raphael's gotten very comfortable now. Achilles playing more at his pace. Fortunate there for Achille. Fortunate again, but not so fortunate. 4 frags. 5. Achilles gone cold. His accuracy has dropped monumentally. And this is a very low score we're seeing right now. Almost up to 10, but on Turbine it's not as big of a deal. For as comfortable as Achille is on Turbine, it's not historically been the map that he wins tournaments on. In some of the closer grand finals he's had, he's often lost Turbine and gone on to win on different maps. Alright, we can see him heating up a bit now. But Raphael knows to stall him out. Raphael actually playing a bit open right now. Achille's gonna try using Raphael's spot against him. Well, no, he's not. I think he should have. Back down to 5. Achille trying to predict Raphael, getting it totally wrong. Ooh, that's a nice shot. I'm probably going to stay on Achille this whole game. We can all watch Raphael any day of the week, but Achille is a once or twice a year phenomenon, so. And I think we're all rooting for him right now, just because he's such an underdog here, and we want to see another map. There's not much my commentary can add here. High game. Of 360 spin. But he needs to get frags. That was a nice move. He's behind you. Ooh, walking into Raphael's spot. This could be a problem. He's gonna have to play this patient. Honestly, lucky to get that spawn there before Raphael could do too much. Ah, that was a terrible play. Only Achille would try to do that. And think it would work. Here we go. Every time. Achille's just giving Raphael as many free frags as he wants anytime that he gets into this spot. And Raphael's not going to do the same thing for him. 3 minutes and 7 seconds, 3 frags. Because he's just hopping straight towards him, man. But you can't teach an old dog new tricks overnight. This is how Achilles always played, and he's not going to adjust it without any training. It's do or die. This is a dangerous moment. Hey, see, you finally... He actually baited out the shot for once. Running out there without his weapon even loaded. Like, that's just not careful play. But when you're shooting 49% accuracy, you don't want to play careful. You want to shoot. That's the first time all game Raphael has missed that shot. 2 frags, 2 minutes, 3 frags. Where's Raphael? There he is. He gets the kill going up the jump pad. 3 frags, and Raphael's got the position advantage. Nice movement from Achille. Back to 3 frags, though. One frag. Ooh, big miss. And again, the free kill. Big miss there, too. All tied up. Free kill. But he misses it. Oh, boy. One frag. Where is Raphael? There he is. Oh no. Oh dear. What a shot! Two frags, 8 seconds. One frag, 3 seconds. Tie game. Whoa! Fucking A, dude. 51%! 51%, and he wins by 1. 51%, dude. If Achille sticks around after the fucking game, I'll ask him for his Fav and Sense combo. If he loses, he's just gonna fucking leave. I mean, who wouldn't? But if he wins, I'll probably get that information out of him. Maybe he'll even do an interview. Duel 7. Oh boy. He'll have a chance there. But, it's not gonna be easy. I mean, duh. Like, do I really need to say it? Of course it's not gonna be easy. Is Achille ready? Hopefully Achille is ready. Yep, he is. Okay. Let's start on Raphael so that I can watch Achille later. I mean, the control on those shots, man. Achille makes Insta look hard. Raphael makes Insta look easy. You just move the mouse and you click on the green guy. Like, how is this hard? And it's crazy how he can be so slow and so quick at the same time, because all of his movements are slow and deliberate. Fuck, Achille, what are you doing? Achille turning his back and running into the tunnel. Not a move that has any chance of working. Achille again falling off that spot. Raphael has to get a jab in there. If nothing else, this rivalry is between two players who know how to have a rivalry. You want to see that kind of attitude from your top competitors. That's a nice shot. Automatic. Automatic. Nice and easy, just lines up the shot and hits it. Misses that one. How did he miss? He hasn't missed anything all game. He's shooting 50% accuracy. And he'll wait here. Because he knows it tilts Achille. It's not that Raphael is, like, super addicted to playing this way. It's just that he knows it tilts Achille, and he'll take any mental advantage he can get. Alright, we're having a little drought because the players hid for so long. Neither of them can really hit right now. Let's see if Raphael can go cold here for a bit. Let's watch Achille. The momentum is temporarily with Achille, but he has not been able to get any kind of lead, merely a comeback into the close range. That's terrible. Okay. For a moment, we had a tied score, and for a moment again, we have a tied score, but Raphael still with the advantage. And he's opening it back up big time. At no point during his prime did Achille play a competitive match on this map. It is completely something that he's been making up as he goes along during this tournament and the last one he played. But it isn't a complicated map, so I don't mean to say that as if he's at some huge disadvantage. Just a small one. Going through that teleporter is not something that I would consider an overall good move. And back to 5. Achille has, for the most part, kept it from going above 5 in terms of the deficit. But it has gotten to 5 a lot of times. And it's going to be there again. Damn, he got the spawn he wanted, but he wasn't able to turn it into it. Whoa, the flick. Jumping out into space there, just giving Raphael an even easier shot. Dare I check the accuracies? Yeah, no problem. Both shooting almost 50. Ryan is like, holy shit, Raphael's gonna light you up when you go through there. The reflexes are insane. 6 frags, 7 frags. Raphael's biggest lead of the game. And Achilles gone cold. Manages to get that shot there, but Raphael steadies it and gets that shot. Oh my goodness, the lag is there too. Alright, Achilles got it back to 4. Back to 2. Back to tie game. We are getting our money's worth here in this grand final. Ah, that spawn is terrible. I hate that spawn, man. Not like I play this map a lot, but when I do, I hate that spawn. Back to 5. Achille cannot get out to any kind of lead on this map. Innovative way of playing that teleport right there. Oh boy. That was awkward. Quick trigger. I'm gonna stay on Achille for the rest of this match. He's the one who's been down. He's the one who has an upset to make. And he is getting further down. This is not good. It is a... 8 frags. And Raphael's gonna slow it down. Ten frags. Ha! Achille is gonna need to make quite the right. He's right. Oh, Jesus. Those are shots he's gonna need to hit. After further consideration, I can't think of any shots he's not gonna need to hit. The patience. Two minutes to make up 10 frags. Achille's gonna need to show something special right now. He just hasn't been able to get Raphael out of his comfort zone at any point during this tourney. Down to 7. Oh, slow. Risky. Back to 5. Striking distance. We're getting a good finish here, folks. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, that's game. That's game. Anytime Raphael went in that tunnel, it was just game. Achille is pissed, man. I don't even know what he's talking about, but he is fucking pissed. It looks like he wants to explain it. He wants to try to make us understand how gay Raphael is. Nope, he's left. He's not gonna... He's nothing further to add as far as how gay Raphael is. Well, homosexuals win. Italians lose. Once again. We got a good show out of it. Can't complain. Achille simply can't handle going into the shithole. Maybe that's why he says Raphael's gay, because he's always hanging out in the shithole. His words, not mine. Shithole. Well, folks, underdogs lose, but we got a great show. So, thanks again for watching Sauer Duels 24 Instagib Grand Final. Thanks to the host, thanks to the players. No thanks to the sportsmanship, but you know what? Sportsmanship's no fun. So, that's it. That is it.